Mr. President, 1972, I was a young man in my last year at Boston College Law School. I decided to run for state representative. And I had a cousin who worked at NASA, the older cousin, the smart one, the physicist at NASA. And he said, well, there's a young man in Delaware. He's running for the Senate. And so, what's his name? Joe Biden. And so from that moment on, I was following the career of this Irishman, this latter-day descendant of Hubert Humphrey, the happy warrior, the man who stands up for the common man and woman in our country. And in 1972, you had this great campaign team led by John Martilla, the great John Martilla, who captured your spirit, your soul, what you represented now in this half-century of American politics. And in 1976, when I ran for Congress, just 4 years later, same as you, age 29, saying, I think I can run, I walked into the office of this man, John Martilla, up in Boston, that looked like a museum to Joe Biden, with all of the Joe Biden literature and message on his wall. And so from that moment on, from John Martilla through Larry Raskey, through Ron Klain, through all of these people who worked for me and worked for you, I have been privileged to be able to chronicle your journey of work and inspiration for our country. And I think it is really just perfect here that you are the commander-in-chief of this rocket ship to the moon to find the cure for cancer, because that is a mission that has the right man who is going to be leading it. And I think that each and every one of us out here knows that one of the reasons this bill is receiving such an overwhelming vote today is because of you, Mr. President. It's because of the respect that we have for you. It's the knowledge that when you were negotiating this bill, that at the end of the day, you were going to put the American people first. You were going to make sure that that bill reflected the highest aspiration for every American. And so I want to speak briefly because there's a reception after this that many people are still waiting to say hello to you. I think every member wanted to come out here, and you inspired them to speak a lot longer than they may have intended on speaking, Mr. President, but it's because of the incredible respect and admiration that they have for you. My best to you, my wife Susan's best to you. There has never been a better public service servant in American history. All my best.